Ash started awake with a kick. She was attentive and alert within moments. Mornings were easy for her. She had never known why. Assuming of course she hadn't done anything excessive the night before. She rose and donned her gown. She knotted her hair into its familiar bun and looped her amulet around her neck. Mornings were easy. It was what came next that would be hard. Knock knock knock. Who was that to be so early?
Yes?
Her door opened and a bedraggled Hector strode in.
I believe I have a few more ideas as to how your mark might have come about, but I need to examine it to proceed with my research.
Have you been up all night?
Yes, but it's hardly the first all-nighter I have pulled.
Prude is going to kill you if she finds out you're not sleeping. She always gives me a hard time.
Well, yes, but I'm sure she will appreciate the importance of what I am doing. She's still asleep, I believe. I waited until the time you normally wake up to visit you.
You know what time I wake up?
I know what time everyone wakes up.
That's actually kind of creepy.
Well, I am creepy. There is no escaping that fact. It does not lessen my abilities nor invalidate my competence.
Ash struggled to conceal a smirk. He hadn't said it as a joke.
You really are going to get along well with Prude.
I hope so. It would certainly be unfortunate for a pair to not get along. Now may I see your mark?
Ash let her smile break through as she offered her hand. When he had been a teacher, Hector had always seemed strict, and very much a know-it-all. There was a certain amount of comfort in knowing that such an individual was concerned for her now. But why was he so concerned? She decided she might as well ask.
Why are you so concerned with me?
That should be obvious. Do you know the stigma that comes with failing to be paired? Most students simply leave the school, abandon the profession. It is a shame that haunts you. The desperation. 2 years of being unwanted, you begin to feel that any length is nothing to achieve the recognition you deserve.
Hector seemed to suddenly notice what he was saying, and snap back to the present.
But you have it far worse than I did. You don't even have the hope of being paired, because once you have a mark, you cannot be paired again. Believe me, I have tried, and so have others.
Wow, way to make me feel better.
Sorry, but you asked me why I was helping you. The truth is that I don't want anyone to be in the same situation I was, let alone the best friend of my pairing partner.
Hector smiled. It was an expression that Ash had never seen during the entire year he had been teaching, or the year before it. It was genuine, it was warm, it was caring. It was who he had been before the ritual, where he had been left alone.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Did you learn anything?
Hector let go of her hand and let out a sigh.
I truly wish I could say yes, but no, I am still quite lost. I just can't determine what would cause this. This spell has never failed. There is no precedence. My only thought is that it might have succeeded in an unexpected manner. For example, you paired with someone who was kidnapped immediately after the ritual. That seems highly unlikely, but a part of me thinks it's more likely than the spell failing.
Is that why you were so concerned when Prude didn't speak up?
No, that was me being a tad manic and immediately panicking. Prudence's silence merely provoked a bit of foolishness from me.
Hector sighed, and for a moment he looked ancient.
Do you need to sleep? Maybe something to eat?
No, not at all. I have so much work to do.
Come on, there's still some of the food you brought us yesterday.
Is there?
Hector looked longingly towards the spread.
Well, I suppose a few moments of indulgence could not possibly cost me a breakthrough.
He ate like a ravenous fiend. Ash silently wondered exactly how many meals he had skipped. The counter now mostly clear of food, Hector let out a long yawn.
Sit down, Hector.
Ash patted the bed.
Why in light and shadow would I do that? I have so much work to do.
I want to talk to you about the incident. Maybe if I tell you more about what happened leading up to it, you might figure something out.
I suppose, yes, we could review it again.
Hector sat on the bed, and something seemed to finally give way in him. By Ash's estimate, he had skipped sleep 2 nights in a row. Hector's head drooped, and in a moment, he fell over. Ash tucked him in as she finished what little food remained after Hector had inhaled the majority. She found it hard to believe, but a part of her wanted to forgive the man for having stolen the pairing with Prudence. He was quickly proving himself to be what Prudence's initial estimate had been, a good man. Another part made her simply resent him more. Taking a deep breath, Ash looked around her room. It didn't take a second glance to tell her she needed to be looking at something else. But where to go?